Hi everybody, Say from the Quest again, and this one's again part of the fundraising rescues. This is the third one. All right, uh, this one was really near and dear to our heart. It was constantly being monitored by the volunteers, but its position made it almost impossible to conduct a rescue without any funds. It was located on a river, and the access to the front was wedged in by many houses, and exits from the city were extremely difficult. The town basically was a brothel. It was dependent on for the income, both for the families and to the people who sold them, and also for the police who were dependent upon the gang to support them. This was a destination for child virgins to rent or to purchase. In other words, foreigners come here specifically for the child, or to either use them or to purchase them. The thing was, no matter how we planned, we would have difficulty almost any way out of the city. Also, there were a few places to take them to safe houses, and no one in the area could be trusted. The only way would be to rescue by water, but that would cost a lot to get boats, and the places that had them, we could not liberate them. There were very good people and depended on the boats for fishing and could not miss a day. In other words, we found an area, a tribe farther up the river that had, the boats that they used on an everyday basis, and so to loan us boats that they may never see again, that was going to be a tough cookie to push. So anyway, they used these boats for their family survival. So with the funding that we got from the fundraiser, it opened the doors. It was the only way that this could happen. We paid each of the 9 boats nearly an entire village's boats 15 times their daily income up front. Trust in these small trust is small in these areas. They could all buy new boats and still have lost income if we failed to follow through. In reality, it was not much from us. It was a small amount, but to them, it was very real. We even took a few of the women along to help us with the kids. Intel was great here due to it being so local, and people talked about it freely. So while with negotiation with the village, they led us to the safe houses that were in a way we could easily defend. They were more than an hour or so away, so retaliation or the town finding out who helped us was not going to happen. Also, these rivers have many routes that we would take, not to give any direction to the bad guys to know where we had went. These boats were very common here on the river, and were moving, and the moving of people was also common, and we would not be paid any attention to while we were moving to the location to return the boats. Here we go again. Return the boats and the transports to take us to the safe houses. So it was on. We completely surprised them, and half of the girls were out before they knew they were there, and the bad guys were easy to put to sleep without any else noticing. The kids were in bad shape, as we expected, and the long boat ride was actually pleasant for most of the girls. It really helped to have the local ladies on board and to talk to them. We arrived without incident to the village, and all was waiting for us to transport without many eyes watching us to the safe houses. Uh, we had been secured long before the rescue had taken place, and the girls were bathed. But again, we did not have the new clothes or any toys to give them, but that would be waiting for them at their final destination. The girls were somewhat better shape here. Most likely, many were being sold. Rescued was 27. With the other two rescues, tonight was 32, 14, and 27, a total of 73. Previous total was 1,363. Now our new grand total is 1,436. So I'm not sure if this was very clear, but basically the brothel was in a location that was nearly impossible to rescue from, especially with the whole town being a part of it. And but with the money that we had, we were able to obtain boats that we needed to make a water entry. And it was very fast, and we took care of it. We got the kids out. And then the ways out, if you imagine a river and it has so many tributaries that go different directions and everything, it was actually like made for us to take these kids and escape without being found. And then to have found this tribe, that's part of what our team and our volunteers do. They know people, and they know who they can trust and who they can't, and you know where the fine line is between that and what's needed in order to manage what it is that we're trying to achieve. So all in all, we got these kids out, and it was due to having some funds finally. Uh, we plan on taking portions of it for the next 5 months, and so we'll be able to pay for things. And in upcoming videos, I'll tell you all the things that we managed to do with this. So anyway, thanks everybody again, and Zaysen, I'm out.